2. Hey, hey, hey. This is Natasha Oates. I am so excited to be on with y'all tonight. As you can see, I'm at the office. I'm not at the house chilling. I just finished up with some clients, but I had to pop in here. Let me know if you can hear me okay. Let me know, type we can hear you if you hear me loud and clear. Hey, IG folks, hey, Facebook folks, say hello. Let me know you can hear me. I am live at the Up Company, just finished wrapping up with some clients. And our topic tonight is facing generational curses like Beyonce. So before we begin, in case you do not know me, because you might not, I am Natasha Oates. I am Charlotte's love and life coach. Hey, Kenya. Good, I'm glad you can hear me. Thanks for popping in here. I am Charlotte's love and life coach. I am a speaker and award-winning therapist and owner of the Up Company. So I am super excited. Before we get underway with this topic, if you are a Beyonce fan, if you're a Beyonce fan, I need you to put a B in the comments. And if you were a fan before she, did all this trap songs and stuff, you can put an old school B in the comments. I'm kind of like an old school B. Let me know if you're a fan of Beyonce. Definitely type a B. Before we get into the topic, I do have one announcement. I am the proud board member of the Premier Foundation. The founder with Dr. Martez Prince. You may know him from the Premier Pharmacy. We have an amazing event coming up. This is, let me not get that date wrong. Let's see, September 29th. Saturday, September 29th, so mark your calendars. It's the 4th annual wellness fair, and then that evening is the gala. But the wellness fair is going to be really fun. I'm going to bring the fam out there. Lots of food and raffles. And the Up Company, we are donating a raffle for Live Your Best Life coaching package. So make sure you attend that. So we're going to get underway. I don't see no bees yet. No Beyonce fan. I need to put my old school B down. So again, our topic tonight is facing generational curses like Beyonce. And some of y'all might be like, what are you talking about? Generational curses? And what is Beyonce doing now? So you might not have known, but Beyonce just created history this week. She was featured on the cover of Vogue. And this is a coveted spot to be on the cover of Vogue for August. But she is the first African American woman to be featured. And she shared a lot of tea. She shared a lot of tea in that article. So let me know if you saw that article, if you read it already. But some of the things she mentioned was generational curses. She talked about how she did some research in a family tree. And I hope that you guys have considered doing that. Ancestry, the DNA, learning more about your lineage and your history. Because, sometimes the older folks in the family, they don't always tell us. Or we just don't know, right? Things were not shared for various reasons, including to keep us safe. So, but she did some research and found some shocking information. She went into her family tree and went all the way up into slavery, which is really unique for people of African descent. But she found that within her lineage, she was the product of a slave owner who married a slave. And she made a connection of the misuse of power that she's seen in relationships within her own family. And she really was struck by that because she saw it as not just an issue that she found out about a long time ago, way back when, but that, dang, generation after generation, it might look a little different, but it's the same stuff. So tonight I wanted to urge you guys to kind of think about, what about me? What stuff may I be facing that has been present in the family for generation after generation? Maybe it doesn't look the same each generation, but what might you be struggling with now or be affected that you haven't tackled head on? In this article, Beyonce says, I don't want to get this wrong, y'all. I don't want to get this wrong. But it was only until she found out that connection of what was going on in her family that she was able to address those patterns, those toxic patterns that were going on. And so tonight, that's what we're talking about, facing generational curses like Beyonce. So I just had a few tips to share with you on that. Tip number one is don't ignore it. Okay, a lot of times in our families, we are taught to just don't talk about it. It's a non-issue. We're not airing our dirty laundry, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Do not ignore patterns that you see. Or maybe it's not even the fact of ignoring it, but never, connecting the dots. So take a look at what that is. Let me give some examples of that. That could be toxic relationships. That could be addictions. That could be, being a workaholic. It could be a number of things that are not healthy, that permeate generation to generation, and can be a struggle for you in one way or another. One of the things that I want to just share too, one of the things that helped me to face some of the things within my own family tree is not wanting to pass down that legacy of pain in that area to my daughter. Because the truth is, if we don't face these issues, we leave it up to our kids and to their kids to figure it out. So just a tip, don't ignore the patterns. Maybe you haven't been ignoring, look for them. Be aware, ask questions with family members. Wait till that auntie get enough to sip on and she's comfortable sharing. I have some websites that I want to share because I know it's particularly harder, especially if you're of African descent in America, to find out information about yourself. But if your family is from North Carolina, I am going to post some websites for you on these threads, IG and Facebook, where you can look up your history. And I put in my family name and found some very interesting stuff, y'all. This is not Ancestry. We know about Ancestry. These are some other sources. So I'm going to put that in the comments here. The other two tips, get some help. If this has been a problem for generation to generation to generation, it just might be difficult to do it alone. So I love the fact that, I think everyone kind of knows that Beyonce has been open to therapy and, various things. Get some help for this. That means get you a mentor who maybe they've overcome it already. They're open and willing to share their journey with you. Get you a great, great life coach or a therapist. Don't go it alone. Do not go it alone. Last tip, free yourself from judgment of family. Okay? Because when you start digging into patterns and asking questions, it may be a little rough for a little bit, but you want to make sure that you become free. So not only are you free, but you are breaking that cycle so it doesn't carry on beyond you. So if you want to learn more about, how do you even know this is an issue? How do I know this is a pattern I need to address? Or what are the practical steps to really stop this thing in the tracks? Feel free to visit my website, www.natashaoates.com. Let's schedule a session. Let's make it happen. I want you guys to share this out because family patterns are something that affects all of us. So share this out. Again, I'm going to post information regarding the wellness event that's coming up, the fair with the Premier Foundation, as well as those 2 links. I'm curious to see what you guys are going to find with these links. Very powerful stuff. Let me know your thoughts on this issue. I want to hear from you. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know. Some of y'all might be kind of judgy, would be like, we know what's going on with her marriage. We all got stuff going on, but I love the fact that she's open about her growth journey. Love the fact that she's gotten help for it, and I love that we are addressing these types of topics. All right. I'm going to pop in again on Saturday afternoon. I'll put up an announcement tomorrow morning because we have another topic that I want to discuss. But again, my website, www.natashaoates.com. I'll see y'all next time.